Alright everybody, we're here on Digimon Reboot World. I'm just here to showcase a quick little tutorial. So when you spawn in, you're gonna have Agumon as your starter Digimon. If you look into your bag, you'll have a level box. So these, I think they're every 5 to 10 levels. Over here it says level 10. Right now there's a 10x XP going on, 10x XP event going on until Friday. So you can see there from level 1 to 14. So what you're gonna want to do is farm till you're level 25 so you can unlock the next area. Now, something I didn't mention is in the first area, there's 3 bosses. There's Kawagumon, there's Seedramon, and then there's Jirimon, I think. It's more of the more difficult boss, so you'll need help with those ones. Over here, you can see someone has Armageddon. Now, it's a pretty good Digimon, but it's also time consuming to get. Alright, everybody, now we're level 25, but before we get into the next area, I'll show you the boxes. So as you can see, some Digimon drop Christmas presents, which do give you items. Digiclones are used to upgrade your Digimon stats. I'll show you that in a bit. But this is the tamer boxes you see here. Digiclones, Digi-Eggs. And as you can see, it's every 10 levels now. It used to be every 5. So sometimes you could get a random Digi-Egg. Now these Silver River material boxes and equipment boxes are important. The equipment boxes are the most important thing. Since equipment you get, it's used to upgrade your stats and basically to beef you up some more. The only thing that sucks is the rates. As you can see, I'm getting like nothing here. Keep in mind, this is like 15 boxes. And we got no equipment. And then I'll open a few of these and then I'll go AFK to open them all. Alright everybody, I'm not sure when I got the necklace, but you could see here, this is one of the items. It's a necklace, and over here you can see it gives you 2% attribute and 2% crit damage. So over here you can check your Digimon. You can check their attribute. He's Vaccine. Health 1k, attack 185, attack speed 1, crit 24%, defense 45, evasiveness 25%. And keep in mind, the higher level Digimons, mostly the Megas, have a rank here. I think they go from A plus to SS or to S. I haven't played the game much, so I'm not too sure. Now, when you walk into here, you'll be teleported to the next area. Alright, everybody, we're in the village of beginning. Now, over here, once you get teleported from the Silver River, you'll be over here. The only thing that sucks is the space speed is pretty bad anyway. So as you can see, we have Data Digi-Egg and a Virus. Over here is where you hatch Data Digi-Egg. Boom, Palmon. Over here, Virus. Keep in mind, just go straight down. Black Gabumon. And then Vaccine if I had one. Now, to Digivolve your Digimon, you go to Digimon. Right, so for the first evolution, it's just cash and a level. You can see I'm missing some cash. Some of the cash. But if you want to switch your Digimon, go to the Digimon archive. You can see here I'm switching to Black Gabumon. I'll give it a minute, but there we go. Now, something that is going to be important is crafting. Because in crafting, that's how you buff your items. Digiaura, it's pretty good because it gives you a 50 or 100% XP bonus. I don't remember. Black ears are important. All of this is important. Digivices. So the way to get the orange Digivices here, or the, purple BT, well, the orange one, you get them from equipment boxes. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff you craft here. Evolutors, these are what you're going to need for your Megas and for your Ultimates, along with the fusions. So, to make Evolutors, you need the data, right? And you can't craft it here, but you can craft it somewhere else. So this is for Data Digimon, an unknown type, Vaccine, Virus, earrings, and all this. So the upgrade equipment you could get from the material boxes or from the equipment boxes. And some items are needed to craft certain, to evolve certain Digimon, like the Kuromon Swarm, and Ultimate Capsule Energy for like Megas and Ultimates. Now, if we walk down over here, this is one of the only things I don't like since it's a little more time consuming. You can see the Colosseum there, right? Well, if you go down there, there's a wave defense thing, sort of like Dungeon Quest if you play that. And to enter it, you need to be level 40, I believe. Yes, level 40, and it costs 30k bits. There's a leaderboard here. I believe anyone who gets like the top 3 get a Digimon or whatever. Now, King Chessmon, this is important. Because in the Colosseum, you get boxes, Colosseum boxes, which give you Colosseum coins, right? And then you in turn use that to craft items. So the most optimal strategy is to get to wave 40 or 50 and then reset. But obviously, if you can't do that on your own, you could form a group. So over here, if you create it, you'll be able to form a group with 1 to 4 people. So you could do it solo or up to a group of 4. Over here is how you get more Digivolution items and Digiclones. I will also be showing how to use that before I forget. Now this is where you get the Evolutor fragments. The good thing is it's cheap. It's only 10 coins, which is really good. And then this is how you upgrade more of the armor you get, from the boxes if you do get lucky. So you craft nuts and bolts. Keep in mind there are bosses that spawn it. Shining Runny, Shiny Desert Shoes, those increase movement speed. And we'll go back to the area. I'm just speeding as fast as I can because the map is gigantic, I'm not gonna lie. So we're about to be back over here. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention is the index. So the more Digimon you have, the more bonuses you get here. See, I have 3 out of 5 Digimon. So if you have 5 out of 5 Digimon, you get plus 100 attack. And the stats, they will show on your Digivice, so you could check it. Now over here is a bunch of Leomon. Why he's important is because if you click on him, you gotta give it a minute to wait. You could upgrade your overall stats. So you see defense, 3, 2, 1. So it's either gonna be successful or not. Success. Each of them cap out, I think, at 3, so it ranks up every 3 ranks. So you see I have Digiclone D and Digiclone C. See, from levels 1 to 3, and then it will rank up to Digiclone C, which you need. Alright everyone, we're back to where I left off. So, obviously after you go from the Silver River, I'd recommend going to Village of Beginning at 25 and then just upping your stats. The great thing is the Digiclone, it buffs all your Digimon, so you're not gonna have to do it one by one. Everybody gets the buff. That's my favorite part. But once again, before I go, I'll show you the shop real quick. So what people don't know about the shop is you have to go up, and that's how you click on the shop. You see Tamer, Packages, and Digimon. So the thing I'd recommend for the beginning is just to buy a bunch of these beginning equipment boxes because remember, that's the most important thing. Equipment is the most important thing you need to make your Digimon stronger. Oh, it's level 28. Oops. It's level 28. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, it seems like I've bugged since I can't go back, but I'll just rejoin. Yeah, I'd recommend farming Goblinmon or Ikakumons. These are champion Digimon, so I believe they do give a bit more XP. Obviously, it's level 28. I thought it was 25. I think before it was 25. Alright, everybody, this is the Gear Savannah. You can see there's the portal. So I've gotten level 28. You can see there is actually the big boss I wanted to talk about. This is Alphamon. One of the 2 big bosses, with the other being Majiramon. So why this boss is important is because it gives more boss drops than the other, right? And you could see that they buffed the HP of Alphamon. These guys are fighting it. Obviously, if you're new, you don't wanna put in your Digimon or it's gonna die automatically. So usually you wanna wait till it's like at least 100,000 HP and then hop in. So I'll be right back when it's about to die. Okay, quickly, what I'm gonna explain is the rock, paper, scissors thing. So you see I have a virus here. Virus is strong against data types, right? But data types are strong against vaccine types, and vaccine types are stronger against virus types. So that's the rock, paper, scissors of it. Okay, you can see here Alphamon's about to die, so I'm gonna leech. I'm just gonna be a little leech. So you only need to do a little bit of damage up. Level 39 gives like a million HP. You can see it gave me all this stuff. It's another way to get evolators, but the fastest way would obviously be to do Colosseum. Now over here is Meramon. This boss will always spawn there. Now if you go further down, you'll see Andromon, and the thing about bosses, they tell you in-game when they spawn and when they die. So Alphamon has 2 spawns, as you can see there's one over there. He spawns over here in the middle. And over here is Andromon. Andromon only spawns when Meramon is defeated. There we go, see? Andromon boss has spawned. Anyway, while we're walking to the next area, we're going to the last Kuwagamon spawn. Now the one thing that will probably confuse you is the teleporter. The teleport button does not work at all. I have no clue as to when they're gonna fix it. But another thing I should probably point out is there will be a new area. It'll be level 50. I also have no idea when that releases, but there will be a new area. Now something else I should explain before I forget is titles. So depending if you get Shoutmon, you get a title. If you get enough Digimon in Index, you get a title. Your levels, I think that's also a title. Certain Digimon like Beelzemon have a title, Alphamon, and I think Examon. Titles give you buffs, so you can see I equip this here, right? And usually it should show up here, and then you could hover over it. I think my game's just bugged. Right over here is one of the Alphamon spawns, which is confusing because it spawns like around here. Yeah, I think that will be all.